Welcome to the FullTime15 Podcast, where we
Thank
are
you.
previewing game week number 19 of the Premier League season. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, follow, all that good stuff on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you pick up your podcasts. It helps massively for us. And we get all giddy inside when we see, another subscriber on the board. So thank you very much for that. But as always, I am joined by my co-host Robin. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay, amidst all of Christmas, New Year's, whatever, whatever you have to do, with preparations, cleaning, obviously,
Hmm.
and I need it for my peace of mind. I'm also saying, just when you were, doing the introduction, I'm sorry about that, but it's just because of the games, they're coming. Uh, however, whenever, it's fucking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, now Sunday. If there isn't any between Sunday and Thursday and Sunday, I don't know.
Hmm.
But so it's I'm a I'm a man of structure. Okay, I'm a man of a certain order. Yeah, and so I don't like I love it, but I don't like it in terms of because I don't know what to make of the podcast. Really, it's gonna be we're gonna have to wing it a little bit, I
Hmm.
think.
Absolutely, mate. I think you mentioned there about cleaning like and stuff and New Year as well, by the way. I can imagine that's like a military operation for you at home.
Yeah,
Just making sure everyone knows
the
their exact role.
worst thing is nobody gives a shit.
No one cares as much as you, mate. That's how it always is. But
No,
yeah.
but it's easy, and it's like they're working against me, at times. So I don't.
Oh, fantastic.
Sometimes I'm fucking vacuuming taking the Hoover out and doing the especially the entrance. When you come in,
Hmm.
that
Wow
can that
factor.
can easily be like three times a day.
Oh, now, whoa. 3 times a day.
Yeah, because they're going in and out. Yeah, the kids,
Yeah.
aren't they? So it's
Okay.
like cats, dragging in fucking rats. It feels like no, 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 no. Leave it. Spit it out. Spit it out. Do not take the indoors, please. No, exaggerating, obviously, but yeah. It's
Ever so slightly.
well, like not as much as you think.
Exactly. No, that's what I said. Ever so slightly was not sarcasm.
Good.
But no, brilliant.
No, but fucking pedantic, and that is, mate. Sometimes it's nice, but it's tough mentally, man.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking hell.
you're drained. These few days, I can imagine you being drained, and then add to the fact we're recording this episode at 8:30 in the morning because we got to squeeze it in, amongst everything else. And the games just aren't relenting. Do you know what I mean? So there'll be another one soon in a few days where we're reviewing, then previewing another one, which is why this episode's kind of a review preview of game week 19,
Yeah,
to fit everything in. So it's a madness, mate. But I wouldn't have it any other way at this time of year. It's brilliant to have, time off work and be able to watch as many games as we can within
yeah.
reason.
I
The
mean,
little ones.
yeah, and it's more or less same for everybody. So
Oh yeah,
uh, it's what it is. It's fine.
100%. It's beautiful, mate. Beautiful stuff.
Shall we kick on then?
Let's kick it off, mate. Where are we headed to first? Obviously, this is Tuesday night. This is coming out Tuesday afternoon, so we're ahead of schedule on all things we are speaking about. But what is the schedule for? Because you mentioned before there was 6 games today, is it? And then a break, and then the final four.
Yeah, the final four on January 1st. So that would be, I would actually prefer it to have all the 19 games being played on this side of in 2025, not
Yeah.
waiting until 2026 to finish it. So
Oh,
I
is
don't
it?
I don't know why they've done this though.
There's a
Uh,
lawsuit in there somewhere, mate, waiting to be filed
yeah,
for waiting a year for it to be played. But
yeah,
yeah, I
exactly.
don't know why they're doing that either. But obviously, all the lads that are playing on January 1st have to watch themselves on the 31st, be in bed early doors, not too much beer and champagne, and the lads who are
Yeah.
playing on the 30th can go fucking mental. I guess. But where are we starting, mate?
We're starting at Burnley Newcastle. We're having the reverse picture list from like I said, like 5, 6 weeks ago,
Hmm.
4, 5 weeks ago maybe. Um, and I think it's the exact fixture list again, but yeah, obviously reversed then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Oh
Burnley,
yeah.
Newcastle. So Burnley with a good point again against Everton, 0-0. That was I do we call that one? I don't
No, we spoke about the fact I think it would be well you
1-1
spoke
maybe we
about
had.
very close. I had
Yeah.
2 on Burnley, I think you had 1-0 Burnley. So we both didn't expect. We both predicted Burnley to win.
Mm.
I think more out of hope and optimism than we were certain that they were going to win. But we knew it'd be a tight game, so
Yeah, and I think actually that boosts morale a little bit now in Burnley because they are edging closer and closer to a win maybe. And playing Newcastle at home, they're gonna go come into this game with a bit of confidence. I think Burnley
mhm.
because Newcastle are not doing well away from home. I think it's I touched upon it in the preview, and
Uh-huh.
I think it's like one win, one away win in like 9 tries now for Newcastle.
Mhm.
It's also it's so strange they didn't get that win at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't remember that yeah, it was on Friday. That
Friday
was the
game, yeah.
Boxing Day game. Yeah, uh, and with the squad that Manchester United had on the day,
Yeah.
and Newcastle with like 80-20 in possession or something, and how they played in the last the whole of second half really, and Manchester United are fucking subbing Martinez and whoever that was, Luke Shaw, I think,
Mm.
and on comes two, I don't know, under 19 players I've never heard about. It's weird, doing those substitutions in that in where the game was at that moment. Newcastle really pressed Manchester United, and they were edging towards one or even 2 goals,
Mm.
turn it around. But
Yeah.
so then Amorim decides to just throw on like inexperienced players who nobody's fucking heard of, basically. And I don't know if that's a swing, so to speak, at the Manchester United board because then he's showing them this is what I have. I need more money. I need more
Mhm.
players.
Yeah.
But it's such a I don't know if I read too much into it, maybe. But I mean that's some risky business for him. That it's a really weird way to show it. You can just tell them.
Yeah, I mean, we've certainly seen managers in the past do that, and have that kind of same mindset of, I remember.
That's risking 3 points, isn't he? With two, I mean two at least.
Well, yeah, yes, absolutely, but on the same how or similar kind of, you know, actually, the reverse way of looking at it is if you actually looked at the bench that they had of players available, he only had Yoro, Xerxes, Malacia, if you want to throw him in there as a,
Yeah,
you
but you don't have to make the
know,
substitutions, do you?
You don't
I mean,
have to, but maybe they were forced in terms of he wanted to change the tactical outlook of the game, and Luke Shaw had run his course because he couldn't finish 90 minutes. Martinez has been out for Scott, I want to guess 6 months, maybe
hmm,
a long time. So he probably can't in a period where we're playing games very, very quickly. Maybe I
sure.
know it was only a few minutes of rest per se, and it probably doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. But maybe he saw something in that. I didn't see the last couple of minutes, so I can't really comment too much. But maybe he saw something that was affecting that they
Yeah,
were the reason why that Newcastle was so strong in that moment. Maybe he needed to bring on
yeah,
Malacia.
but nothing changes. Nothing changed at all. When it
No.
was just
But
straight substitutions. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
Then
I don't know.
let me ask you a quick question then. If nothing
Mhm.
changed, that's fine. Had he not done anything and it just continued to be a siege of Newcastle pressure, would then the fans not say, why has he not tried to fucking change things up? Why has he not done anything and just
Yeah. So
allowed them?
it's yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then
Yes, but
and he didn't have anything to choose from the bench. So if he makes a change, it has to be one of these guys that we've not heard of
yeah, it's a
from the
very
academy. So he's it's a
that's a
tough
very
one
good
for him.
question. Yeah, that's a good question, and it, maybe actually this was maybe a situation where he couldn't win really.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, they did
uh,
win, but I know
yeah,
what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah. Of
I know
course,
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Can't win, but he did win,
uh,
so he won.
yeah,
But
with
yeah,
the fans basically. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Um,
100%. But
by
then,
the way, we're
well, we went off on a
digressing a little bit.
tangent
Yeah,
because we are speaking about Newcastle.
yeah, and Burnley,
How
and
do
I
you
got
see this? How do you see this one going?
I'm actually I'm predicting a Burnley win.
Oh,
Get
oh.
in, come on. It's
Let's
needed
go.
for them. It's not a lot of goals at all. Like maybe 0-0, 1-0 Burnley. But now I said a Burnley win, so yeah, 1-0 Burnley, fucking penalty, 89th minute. Probably probably an own goal by Voltemade, even though they have a penalty. So oh come on, can you imagine?
That would be some story, mate.
Yeah, he's
Um,
stepping up. Just absolutely brain dead moment. Oh yeah, no. Burnley Newcastle 1-0.
um, I mean, I'd love to do that. I'd love to be back in Burnley, and I think there's a certainly a case for it. Um,
Yeah, but I don't know how much I believe it really. It's just something I would like
yeah,
to see happen.
yeah, exactly. I think, and listen, they had a very close game 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, where 2-1 in the last.
Yeah, we caught that one, and that was closer than expected. That was
That was expected to be a
with a
big.
10,
Yeah.
yeah, 10 man Burnley.
Um. Now they're at home Tuesday night. Played a few days before. Newcastle played Friday, obviously.
Two morale boosting points in the last two.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm I'm
Come
listen,
on.
I'm thinking
Come on.
I'm covering my arse a little bit here because I think Newcastle win 3-1, but I'm gonna predict a draw. I'm gonna predict 1-1. Okay?
Good. Okay.
So cover my
Yeah,
arse a little bit.
right. Moving on, that's over to Chelsea Bournemouth.
Chelsea Bournemouth. The Bournemouth ship is very much sinking, as you know.
It is, and it seems
It's
like nobody cares to fucking fix the
no,
hole.
yeah, it literally, and no one seems to be talking about it. No one seems to be worried, uh,
Except us, eh? Like
except us.
we
Yeah,
mentioned fucking every time. It's it was for Chelsea a must-win game. Last time out again against Aston Villa. Obviously, they lost that one. Um,
yeah.
so they've really they they have really have to win this one. Um, but
They do.
yeah, and I think they will. Um, and if you just take a quick look at the table. You can see Liverpool being 3 points ahead of them, and they have a big chance against Leeds. Is on Thursday then
Yeah.
to win. And if you anticipate a win there for Liverpool, then Chelsea could actually be 6 points behind top four.
I Yeah, and I think if we discuss it as a top five, because I think most likely
Depending
it
on
will
what
be a top
happens in the
five.
Manchester United and Sunderland games, but yeah.
But
Mm.
but yeah, I'd be very worried in Chelsea's shoes about Man United's resurgence now, especially with them losing certain players and still being able to pick up wins, even if it maybe wasn't, the way the game went
Yeah,
or
yeah, sure.
finished. They still picked up a win.
They
Sunderland,
did.
they've had a tough run of fixtures, Sunderland, and they'll start picking up wins again. When those fixtures even themselves out. Maybe not this weekend or this week against City at home, but who knows? Um, Brentford of some. I'm looking at the table now. Come out of nowhere, I see Brentford in eighth. I don't know how that's fucking happened. They're very much the Brighton of the last few weeks, mate. They've just popped up into
Yeah,
eighth out of nowhere. Uh,
yeah, and the teams you're mentioning, Manchester United, Brentford, Brighton, they are three really good examples of some teams really taking a big advantage of the Premier League being so tight this
yeah.
this 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 season. So one win, one loss could be the difference of being fucking sixth or 11th.
Mm.
So I I don't know. It's
Well, you
fun to follow, obviously,
you
but
have to only look at Bournemouth on 22 points.
hmm.
They're 2 points ahead of Leeds. Both of those two teams having drastically different seasons if you look in the media in terms of Leeds
Yeah,
were in a relegation fight, Bournemouth were playing for European football. Now they're 2 points
so
apart.
nice.
And
Yeah,
even
and
if you
you've
go
got Newcastle as well. It's three
Newcastle right
points.
down there.
Yeah, Newcastle just 3 points, ahead of Leeds. And obviously there's a big goal difference between them, between the teams. But
But still, it's
Newcastle lose and Leeds win fucking 7-0 at Anfield. Uh, yeah,
yeah. Yeah. But honestly, it's incredible because you have to think from a Chelsea perspective, at some point you will probably believe that Spurs will put things right, perhaps Newcastle will put things together and they'll go on a bit of a run. You want to get yourself a bit of a gap between those teams before that kind of happens. Palace even.
yeah,
Palace had a
exactly.
few tough games and they're only 3 points behind Chelsea.
Exactly. And how are they supposed to change things around? Because they don't have a plan A. I've been talking about this for so many times. It's fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah.
They're fucking horrendous, Chelsea, and they are just living in a fucking bubble where they think, you know, El Maresca is a fucking tactical genius. We have Palmer, who hasn't been playing for I don't know, for the last fucking 3 years, and you know that's all right. Anyway, and Esteval, who's the new fucking Pele or something.
Wow. That you plucked
That's
that.
it. That
No,
that's the way Chelsea fans are
yeah,
talking
no.
about him after fucking.
Hey.
He happened to have a really good game against Barcelona, and nobody fucking gives shit. You know?
I was about to praise you for that pick out actually, because I wondered where you were going with that. There was a pause when you said he's going to be the new, and then I was like, oh God, where's he going with this one? And you plucked out Pele from somewhere. Fantastic, mate. Brazilian.
Yeah. I
Fantastic.
was supposed to go with Ronaldo Nazario, but
Didn't roll off the tongue as well.
no, and that's a stretch.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch to say Pele, mate, to be fair.
Not for Chelsea fans. Seriously, but where are they? Do you
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
You know, before and after the Arsenal game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Where are they now? Where are they? Where are they? Please show yourselves.
Well, they were there. They were there before
Just
the
have a proper
Villa game.
fucking, you know, a normal conversation about. No, we don't have to. Actually, I don't. Wherever you are, just fucking stay there. Nobody cares.
They also haven't got
No bias podcast. We are.
no bias podcast. Absolutely, mate. But we give
But
it.
seriously, they are actually 3 points, as we've mentioned now. Yeah, Liverpool are 3 points ahead of
Yep.
Newcastle, and Manchester United are on the same points as well. And these are two teams that are getting fucking slaughtered in the media for having really, really bad seasons. And Chelsea are, oh, well, you know, world champions or world champions, whatever the
Mm.
fucking title is.
Yep.
And they are doing as bad as Manchester United and even worse than Liverpool. I mean, they are getting so much shit in the media.
And the strangest thing in all of that is the fact that
Why are they coming away with it? Spending
that's
two
what I
billion
don't get.
pounds every fucking summer, and then they are just there fighting for maybe Conference League.
What? Yeah, that in a nutshell is it. Because at the end of the day, it's like they spent X amount of money, which is close to 2 billion or whatever it is in the last 3 4 years. But then they go, well, it's not Maresca who spent it. It's not his squad. He needs to be backed by the board. What do you mean he needs to be backed by the board? How much more money do you need to spend on this squad? Someone is assembling this squad, okay? If Maresca is not the manager for this squad, why the fuck did you assemble this squad for him? Why did you bring him in? Do you know what I mean? So
I don't
then
know. Yeah,
you don't go, oh, in January we need to spend, we need this, we need that, we need this. You spent 2 billion, right, in the last few seasons. I'll give him I'll give him 5 seasons. That's fucking mental, right? I'll give them the leeway of 5 seasons. It's not, but I'll give them five. And they still need more. Oh, the board need to back the manager. What?
yeah, right. Yeah. And this talk about Maresca, for all the good work he's done at Chelsea, is now being rumored to take over Manchester City. By all means, go ahead because he's the worst.
Yeah.
And
I
I
would be
think,
glad to see the fucking back of Pep, to be honest. Um,
yeah.
that
Anyway,
perspective.
it just they've been on my mind, fucking annoying me since the Arsenal game. So, oh, mate, where are they getting the air from? I don't know.
Anyway, mate, we are
Yeah,
about
yeah. Sorry,
45 minutes into the pod, and we've done one prediction so far.
yeah. I just want to mention that quickly. We need to speed up, obviously. Yeah. What's up with Semenyo? Do you think he's going to Manchester City in the January window, which obviously
Yes.
opens then on Thursday, I think.
Well, he's a doubt for basically. I look at all the the injuries,
Process.
and there's reasons for injuries, etc. On this website I use for the Premier League, and it's very very good, really up to date. And
Mhm.
I looked at Bournemouth, and it was like Antoine Semenyo is a doubt for the game, and then the reason was potential move to Man City or whatever, and it's like that shouldn't factor in. He or they should know because it's a release clause. It's not like they have to bid with Bournemouth and all the rest of it. They pay the release clause. He gets released. They sign him. He's already agreed the bloody wages long time ago with them, no doubt. So the idea is it shouldn't affect Bournemouth going into to a game knowing whether he's available or he's not available because of this whole release clause thing. There were talks of Liverpool coming in for him and whatever else. And I think that in the media it was said, he's an Arsenal fan. If Arsenal were there at the table, he'd strongly consider going there. And we
Who is that, right?
fucking need him, to be honest with you. Um, but yeah, he'd be a great signing for Man City, to be honest with you.
Do you think Manchester City actually need him, or do you think it's just to prevent other
Well, that's
to uh,
that's the
to
thing
go
because
for him?
they have Doku playing as a left winger right now, and people say, "Oh, they just play him on the right side as a right winger," which is fine. He can play on the right side, but I think his best position is on the left. But they just seem to do that. Like I don't know.
Because I can't see Manchester City actually need. needing him. So I think at least a, a small percentage of this purchase is down to other teams, rival clubs not getting him actually, because they now know what Arsenal did when that Eze did they just snatched him just in front of Spurs. Do you
Mm,
remember?
mm.
And this could also be some. Well, maybe Arsenal. Yeah, they might need Semenyo. They're not really scoring goals like
But
we
they
are.
they
Yeah,
talked
they
about
might go for him. No, no, let's fucking grab him.
mm.
I don't know. Maybe I read too much into that as well. But
I
it's
mean,
just something that crossed my mind.
I guess there's a case for it being Man City with the amount of money that they have, they're able to do something like that. But I think they want him and they need him, but they also know that Arsenal and Liverpool both expressed interest in Semenyo for the summer.
Yeah, so there you go.
So they're getting ahead of the queue 6 months ahead of time, whatever. Um, which is
I
good.
would choose if I would have been Semenyo. I don't know, obviously about him, his personal whatever. But if he would have choose, then if he could, Liverpool over Manchester City, I would be all over Liverpool for him. Because he will play every single day, for fucking 90 minutes, because that's how much they need him.
But
And with Isak out injured and it's not really working
yeah, but
uh,
it's
at
it's
Liverpool, so
also it's also I don't understand the mindset of specific players right now who are happy to sign for Man City, knowing that there's 115 charges on the table that potentially could.
yeah, and Guardiola probably leaving in summer.
Yeah,
You
there's a
know,
lot of
and that
uncertainty there.
that could be a big swap in fucking everything. You don't know where they are, going. So well,
Yes,
oh, yeah,
it just doesn't. I don't know. I didn't think it's such a big, like you say, if Liverpool are at the table, if they're not at the table, obviously you can't choose Liverpool, but waiting 6 months, finishing the season at Bournemouth, and then going to a
exactly. Yeah,
Liverpool or an Arsenal, or like exclude Arsenal out of this. Just let's talk about Liverpool, for example. Him signing for Liverpool or Man City, I would be saying you should go to Liverpool every day of the week.
of course.
Biggest club in England, you get to play it. You'll get to play as much as you possibly can.
Mm.
I'll compete for trophies. You know, massive fan base. There's so much upside there. And on the City side of things, I understand the wages, I understand all that side, but it's not like Liverpool would pay him poorly or anything like that. It's just so much uncertainty about City. Like if he signs there, and let's say, God
Mm.
forbid, they come to a decision about these charges in fucking March, and suddenly they've been docked 60
Yeah.
points, and they suddenly relegated. What do you do then? Oh, right. Well, you're playing in the championship next season. Yeah, obviously they'll come straight back up, but that's 12 months of your career wasted in the championship,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
but then yeah, but it's a lovely Bristol away. I'm telling you,
It is, mate.
like, playing the Robins. I mean, yeah, and the World Cup come are the World Cup in the US and whatever is coming up as well, and I think Ghana are actually playing England, so that could be like if I just show up there, I can just pick and choose whichever club. Then obviously coming into the 26 or 27 season. But
Hmm.
yeah, anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
We need to be moving on then to the predictions for that.
Yeah.
3-1 Chelsea for me.
3-1 Chelsea for.
Yeah, and now you're telling me Semenyo's out, so that's maybe like 3-0.
No, I'm not saying he's out, he's a doubt. Um, Funnily enough, though, Kukurea is a doubt as well for that game, so
Oh,
fairly,
okay.
fairly positive. I'm gonna go
It's been
two.
massive for Chelsea.
I'm gonna go 2-2, mate. Desmond.
Oh,
Bournemouth, give Bournemouth benefit of doubt for another fucking week. I think I've done it for the last 9 game weeks, mate.
yeah, that's why we don't have the money in the account.
We do, mate. We do,
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but people don't know.
but we don't.
Okay. Uh,
Where to next?
Nottingham.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. Who are they
Mm.
playing? Who are they playing?
Everton.
Oh
Everton, the
yeah,
Toffees. The Sean Dyche
that's
derby, mate.
the Sean Dyche game. Yeah, fucking love it.
Come on.
Yeah,
Who's he
and
manager of? Forest, right.
yeah.
Which one is he the manager of?
Do you
Wow.
think if Nottingham grab the win here and West Ham lose, if you look at the bottom of the table, will that be the end of? Will the last three
Not change.
teams would that be a done deal? You think?
Depends on the Burnley game, I suppose. If Burnley can pick up a win, no. But yeah, it's
Uh,
listen, it's not looking good. Like Leeds have got an uptick in form, since the Man City change of
I mean,
formation and
they might actually grab something from Liverpool as well. We'll see what happens.
well, yeah, they're very unconvincing against Wolves of all teams. So who knows? Um, but yeah, great question to be fair, because that would leave them 8 points off
Yeah, I
Forest,
mean,
seven
yeah,
off Leeds. I mean, they're still within distance. They go on a bit of a run, but they've already changed their manager once. Do you know what I mean? Where are they getting the impetus of a that?
yeah, exactly. And I mean, Nottingham could well be. I think they will actually be 20 on 21 points after this game because I think they will win. And then if Burnley get the win against Newcastle, then they will be
Oh God.
yes 7 points off fucking you know safe ground,
Mhm.
so to speak. Um, yeah, so yeah, I don't know. And it seems to me that Sean Dyche, he's not getting relegated, you see. So
He doesn't do relegations, mate. He doesn't do relegation.
no, it's
Modern day Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce and Sean Dyche. Yeah,
Um,
and anyway, yeah, it's a 2-0 Nottingham win for me. I know Everton thrashed them at home 3-0.
bugger. That's what. I
But
don't like that.
it's another game. It's another uh, you know a- another turf, and it's yeah. No, Nottingham are quite. They're not really impressive, but they are doing okay under Sean Dyche, and I think that will be enough now. Now with Everton not getting 3 points against Burnley,
Well,
and two games, two away games. That's not ideal for Everton. I think
yeah,
it's a tough one. It's a really really tough one now.
yeah. And Everton haven't scored in 3 games either
Oh, okay, yeah.
since they beat Forest 3-0. Um,
Oh, is it okay?
so I reckon, and listen, I think Forest are a different team at home to on the road under Dyche. I
Yes, same
I'd love
same for Everton. Same for Everton.
I love the 2-0 there to be fair, mate, but um I'll just go 1-0 Forest just to just
Okay,
to not be yeah, just 1-0 Forest. Um
perfect. Moving on there, shall we? We're going back to London, mate. West Ham, Brighton.
West Ham Brighton. So by all accounts, mate, you're going for a Brighton win here. Or
No, seriously, I don't know what to make of this game, mate. I just know it's extremely important for West Ham to get a win, and still, Brighton are coming into this game hungry to win because they haven't won in is it like 5 games? So they really need to start picking up some points because they are on 24 points.
yeah.
That's it would be massive for them to get the win and really cement West Ham down there.
Mhm.
Um, And obviously, we've been talking about West Ham being really, really bad at home. And that was a gut feeling that actually was correct. It, it turned out.
Mm.
Um, um, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going for a Brighton win because they did well against Arsenal. Almost got a good result at the Emirates a couple of days ago, and then I remember they played Liverpool away, and had it been Brighton's day, yeah, I mean they would have taken all 3 points actually. So they are better than not having one in fucking 5 games. So uh, 2-1 Brighton for me.
2-1 Brighton.
Yeah.
I'm going 1-1. Another draw for, well, I said another draw. They lost to Fulham the other day. Uh, but I
Mm.
predicted a draw for that one as well. So, yep.
Almost a draw. Yeah. Moving on then to one of the late games tonight. We've got two games kicking off at 8:15 local time, and that's one of them is Arsenal Aston Villa, mate.
Big one. Biggest game of the weekend.
Oh
Not the
yeah,
weekend,
and
the week.
yeah, mate. I don't know what to make of this one either. I mean, a win for Arsenal would be phenomenally big. Obviously, breaking Aston Villa's streak as well. So yeah, I'm, fucking hell, mate. I'm nervous.
Nervous. Me as well. Listen, I I feel like these are the type of games where, and I know Villa have been somewhat of a bogey team for Arsenal the last few years, but I feel like these are the type of games when Arsenal are at home under the lights. It's one of those times where they just put on a show, it feels like.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I didn't want to say it because
it's it's not
I'm
a
a little
false.
suspicious.
Yeah. Um, but it just feels like one of those opportunities where Arsenal can really put down a marker to the rest of the Premier League and say, "Listen, we're the real deal basically this season.
Yeah,
Kind of doubt us if you want, but we're not going anywhere." And I personally can see this being one of those results where we got beat by them a few weeks ago. That's going to
yeah,
be the motivation from Arteta. It's going to be the motivation as well that obviously they're on a 10, 11, 12, whatever the fuck it is, game, unbeaten run or winning streak. And everyone's talking about Villa being in a title race, and so they should because they are, up until the point where they're not, basically. Um, Man
yeah,
City breathing down their necks. It's a chance to put some real pressure on Man City for a change. Pick up 3 points, go five clear of City before they play away at Sunderland on the 1st of January.
yeah.
Um, and
Yeah, no, exactly. I
I
think
just think they
this.
will.
Yeah, and Aston Villa obviously coming into this game knowing that they can actually grab the 3 points as well. So they're going to have to move forward. Looking at the points as well because they are the one chasing us now, and
Hmm.
you know, that's gonna leave us with quite some space, in behind. I think, and with the players that we have, I'm thinking, obviously Gyökeres, Martinelli, obviously going for the counter attacks. Yeah, it's it's so interesting in so many ways. Um,
Absolutely, and apparently Havertz is back in the squad, or there'll be a late call if he'll be in the squad. He's part of the match day group. Whether he makes the squad or not is a different story, but that'll be a huge boost for the squad to have him back. And I just think I want to stick my neck out and say that Arsenal are going to win this one. Been saying it for weeks. There's going to be a game where we it just clicks and we take the chances that we create and we just blow a team out of the water. Um, and for all intents and purposes, people say struggled
we'll
against
get
Brighton, struggled against Wolves. But if Arsenal
yeah,
took the chances that they had, the game would be dead before half time.
yeah.
These games would be dead before half time, and it kind of there will be a game where they take these chances, and the game will be done before half time.
Do you
And
think
maybe
Gabriel will start Arsenal?
Gabriel will start. Will be a lot more solid defensively. So for me, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for Arsenal in this one. And that's coming from a place of being an Arsenal fan, obviously. But I just, no Matty Cash, no Kamara for them. Two big misses, especially the way they both have been playing this season. Um, and I think Pau Torres misses out as well for injury still. So
He's been out for quite some time, I think.
yeah, exactly. So I think
But mm,
I'm fairly certain in saying that he played against. Did he not play against us? In the reverse fixture. Yeah, he did. So
I was okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, good. I was I was just about to ask you actually about the lineups in the reverse fixture. Do you
mhm.
remember if Eze started that game?
I don't know. I don't
Because I
think
would
so.
like him.
I think it was Trossard, wasn't it? No, it was Eze. No, it was Eze. Eze did start, yeah.
Because I would like to see him this game actually. Because I I I predict obviously that Villa go in not maybe at the start of the game, but they will be looking to move forward. I think because as I
Mm.
said, they are the ones chasing us, and if they don't get the win here, if they lose the game, it's uh, could be the end of actually their title race for them. Um, so I think Eze, with the technique that he has, together with Martinelli, Gyökeres, there's gonna be so much spacing behind. I think I fucking love him. I love watching him play football.
Hmm.
That's Yeah, and I think he's gonna thrive in this type of game against Aston Villa. As you said, again under the lights Saturday night. Didn't have a super good game against Villa, maybe, and hasn't been playing so much,
Mm.
since then. Uh,
Yep,
so he's going to be up for it, I think. So
absolutely.
yeah, I would take the chances on him today. Maybe Odegaard, maybe put him on the bench. I don't know. I
Well,
would just be a little bit surprised about Aston Villa, as well, because they are probably predicting
yeah.
Odegaard to start. So they would stir things up a little bit.
Well, the
Maybe
other
throw Emery off.
the other thing to consider in this is Timber. He's carrying a slight knock, whether it's something that's gonna, it was just load management, or he obviously missed the Brighton game, and we played Declan Rice at right back or Zubamendi at right back for periods.
Hmm.
So not having a Declan Rice in the middle of the park, it's obviously massive that Kamara misses out, but that brings, Onana coming in, and that's a big physical presence in there. So I'm thinking we need Rice in the middle of the park. So
Yeah.
from a right back perspective, who's playing at right back now? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah.
it's it's that conundrum now. If Timber doesn't make it, well then Ben White's already out. Do we push Saliba out to right back and play Hincapié and Gabriel centre half? Then who plays left back because Calafiori was injured for last game? Do we play Lewis Skelly, who hasn't looked too assured in recent weeks? Uh,
No. Yeah. No.
it's a bit of a conundrum defensively, but obviously
Oh,
Gabriel's back.
yeah. Lewis Kelly.
Yeah. So listen, we'll see, but enjoyable game. I'm going 3-0 for Arsenal for this one. Your prediction, mate?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Beautiful.
Stick it right to them. So again, 2-0, 95th minute. No, 2-1. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anyway, moving on then. We need to pick up the pace. Manchester
Yep.
United, Wolverhampton is the other game, kicking off at 9:15.
2-1 Wolves.
8:15 English time. 2-1 Wolves, okay. Well, fucking hell. Okay. I wouldn't mind Wolverhampton point, obviously, or a win for that matter. So it will
2-1
come.
Wolves, mate.
It will
2-1
come
Wolves.
sometime. It will come sometime.
Clip this up, mate. Clip
Or
this
will it?
up.
Or will it?
2-1 Wolves. I'll be sitting
Okay.
here on New Year's Eve with a beer in my hand going, I fucking told you Wolves would win. I fucking
Yeah,
told you.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, as Jim Carrey would have said. Uh,
Absolutely, mate. Get on them. Get on them. Wolves to
yeah,
win.
just want to mention that quickly. It was a big boost for Manchester United with that team beating Newcastle.
Yep.
But we've been touching upon that already with the Burnley Newcastle preview. And also, I
Yeah.
mean, Manchester United has as many points as Chelsea and basically as many points as Liverpool, but they are, yeah, we spoke about that already.
Hmm.
Anyway, so 1-1 for me. Manchester United, Wolverhampton 1-1.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, Manchester United just, they would get away with it just like 91st minute, Shesko on a fucking VAR. I don't know.
Wow. 1-1.
I don't know.
Okay.
1-1.
Mental.
Yeah, 1-1.
Mental.
Yeah, it's mental. Yeah, because you inspired me though, didn't you?
Uh, moving on to 2026, mate. Predicting the future. Crystal Palace Fulham.
Predicting the future. Yeah, isn't that
Selhurst
what we?
Park.
Yeah, Crystal Palace Fulham. Obviously, a big London derby. Not really.
It is
Uh,
made on both on the same points, mate. Massive game for both of
yeah,
them.
it's a massive game. Yeah, it's a big one. Uh, yeah, it could go basically either way for me. I think Fulham are coming into this game with a little bit more confidence. Well, a lot more actually. But I think they will be slight favourites coming into this one. So I will be looking at the odds. I will be looking into the betting market for this one with Fulham because I think they will be there'll be an interesting odds for them.
Have a look.
I called I submitted a bet on Brentford and Aston Villa. On this Saturday. I
Hmm?
I said something about that in the preview as well. Like 4-10 on the decimal system on Aston Villa. It's just even though they wouldn't maybe get the win, now they did, but it would still there's still a very bettable odds.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
The value
absolutely.
was there, so yeah, good,
Fulham 3.4.
good for me. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really really good. Looking
3.4.
at Crystal Palace recent form.
Hmm. But then you get 2.2 on Crystal Palace, which
Also good.
which is value in terms of if they can turn around their form.
Yeah, and then I can imagine the draw is like 3.0.
3.4 as well.
3.0. That's super, super good as well.
Hmm.
Interesting to say the least, but yeah, okay. Well, 1-0 Fulham.
1-0 Fulham. I will benefit of the doubt for this one.
Mhm.
Palace. Palace to shit. 2-1 Palace.
Lovely, jubbly.
Jean-Philippe
Mateta,
Mateta.
yeah, maybe. Well, he needs to start scoring some goals, like Calvert-Lewin at Leeds. Just he needs to start scoring also. Anyway, speaking of that, Leeds playing away at Anfield, and with Dominic Calvert-Lewin obviously leading the line for them. 6 games in a row now that he has scored.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I
Including
think,
against Liverpool in the previous result.
yeah, was that
Yep.
a 3-3 game?
3-3 game last minute.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think Leeds will get something from this as well.
Okay.
Something just tells me that they will absolutely love going to Anfield. Uh, Thursday night, coming into in 2026. Obviously, Liverpool. You could say that about Liverpool as well.
Hmm.
First home game of the season. No, not the season of
Well,
the calendar year.
absolutely.
Obviously, they want to start off 2026 with a bang, and they have big chances against Leeds. But Leeds, it seems like they are a thorn in everyone's side a little bit, um,
Yep.
and have they've done surprisingly well. 1-1 for me. Dominic Calvert-Lewin again on the score sheet. For Liverpool, I don't care and I don't mind who scores, but
Two, I'm going 2-0 Liverpool for this one.
okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool do drop points here. So 100% mate, don't mind the
Yeah.
1-1 shout either. Moving on.
Imagine though if Aston Villa, Arsenal get the win against Aston Villa and Liverpool pick up 3 points against Leeds.
Suddenly it's
Then,
all.
yeah, 4 points off third place. Then,
Mhm.
Liverpool, and then that Aston Villa will absolutely feel that as well. Feel the
Absolutely,
pressure.
mate.
Like, okay, now it's coming. They are coming
Well,
from fucking all over.
very quickly, I actually wanted to just ask you from a psychological perspective,
Hmm.
if Arsenal do pick up the win tonight, Aston
Yeah,
Villa, where does that leave them psychologically? Because they've gone on an
in a
11
bad state.
game winning streak or whatever it is, and
Yeah,
thinking, what do we have to do to close the gap? As in, like, we're 6 points off top now. We win all these games and we're still only 6 points off the top. Does that then negatively affect them psychologically? Because we've seen it with Emery at Arsenal before. He went on a 18, 19, 20 game unbeaten run with Arsenal and then
yeah, yeah.
dropped it and he fell off a cliff. So does that the
Yeah, exactly.
psychological
I,
aspect?
yeah, I don't think it's about actually being 6 points off the top of the table. I think it's more down to the other teams coming to get them.
Which is mad when you think about it, yeah.
Which is you know, we've done so well, but
Yeah.
Liverpool are fucking just four points behind us.
Yeah.
How's that even possible? They have the worst season,
Yeah.
according to some media.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And then, yeah, and I mean, yeah, I think it's more down to that, and I think they will feel that too much, and psychologically, uh, yeah, if they lose against Arsenal, then that's it's going to be very difficult for them to pick up 3 points in the next game as well.
Hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
So you've got you. So
Interesting.
you yeah you're in the middle of Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United. I
Hmm.
mean, we're just reading those names, and fucking well, Aston Villa, and we've been on this winning streak, and we're just in the midst of fucking these big clubs.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, it's
Europa
gonna
League.
be tough mentally,
Mm.
definitely. And I think Emery, as you said, he went on a streak that with Arsenal. Will it be the same now?
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Probably. If they lose against Arsenal, if they win against Arsenal,
The sky's the limit.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna throw up either way.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
but that's very interesting to see what we will talk about in the review later
Yeah.
on. Uh, another London derby then. Moving on.
Big one as well.
Yeah, Brentford Tottenham. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Frank returning home is a nice little side plot to this one.
Oh yeah.
Um, obviously, Brentford did Brentford go to Spurs and win? No, Spurs beat Brentford 2-0. That was Spurs' first home win, wasn't it, of the season or what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
one of
and
those
it was
games
an
where they won.
emphatic win as well.
Um,
Shot on target was like 8-1, and I don't know expected goals as well. Like
huge, yeah, golf between both.
big numbers there for Tottenham. So yeah, but
So
it's a
now,
reverse game.
exactly, are you expecting? Obviously, it's the late one or one of two late ones on the first.
Mm.
Are you expecting, Keith Andrews to have turned things around in terms of studied the game, figured out where it went wrong, and enough to close that gap and pick up 3 points here? Or are you saying that Spurs are going to
I
continue in that form of their away form helping them because they're not
Yeah, so
far off the European places now. They're not far off top
yeah, no, and they
five.
have done, they picked up some good results,
Yeah,
recently.
they're
Uh,
there.
yeah. Um. y- Oh yeah, mate. It's actually either a Brentford win or a Tottenham win for me. I think so.
No
Yeah,
draw.
I'm
Mm.
no draw. Yeah, because it's just some gut feeling.
Yeah,
Uh, no, I'm going for Tottenham actually. I think Tottenham are, just having a bit more confidence, obviously, and Frank being under pressure. Obviously, the Tottenham squad knows that, and you sort of, I think that they will help him
hmm
get him over the line, and I mean, maybe a win here will actually, help his case of staying on as a Tottenham manager. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, that's another story. Uh, 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah,
I think Brentford, there's a case here to for a lot of the Premier League to look at them in terms of they've, had fairly poor form up until 2 games ago. They've won 2 games on the spin and they find themselves in eighth, knocking on the door of,
yeah, that's how tight the Premier League is this
three
season.
behind Chelsea. Um, and I think the last 2 games will give them a lot of confidence going into this one. At home as well, they're very good at home. We mentioned
Mm.
before a brilliant home record. Spurs got a very good away record.
Mm.
Um, I I just yeah, I'm gonna say a Brentford home win 2-1. You never know what Spurs are gonna show up. For
Yeah.
me,
Is
it's
this the
difficult.
first time we're actually doing quite the opposite of each other? I have the win for one team, you have the win for the other. I think that actually might be the case.
Unless you go to 2 games ago where you predicted Fulham to beat Palace and I predicted Palace to beat Fulham.
Yeah, yeah, but I forgot about that. But yeah,
Aside from
okay.
that one,
No, but it has been.
not
Uh,
often. No, it's definitely not often. And touching upon that very quickly, the predictions last week that we had were
mm,
eerily similar in terms of
it was, yeah.
very close, if not the same, for each game, which is I think is a good thing. It either we just talking so much shit we've ingrained terrible fucking predictions into our mind, or we actually getting closer to optimal predictions. Because if you think about it, every single week, but I think one game week, we've averaged 2 correct scores each week, predictions wise. You just have to find those scores and put them together in one bet, and it'll be a fantastic bet. Um, but it's getting that way. So listen, we're doing well, and it's exciting to go against the grain a little bit. You picking
Yeah, of course
Spurs,
it is.
you
Of course it
picking
is.
Brentford. So we'll see who reigns supreme in the review in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, and we are getting more experience, in our predictions, as we go. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's but we could fucking be so off in this game as well. It could be fucking 4-4 or a draw.
It could be 4-4. It
Hmm.
statistically probably won't be, but
Hmm.
could be.
Yeah,
Sunderland, Man City to round us off, mate. Round things.
yeah. 1-0 Sunderland, done and dusted,
Oh,
finished.
okay, 1-0 Sunderland. I'm gonna go with two
Chaka really wants to win this one. He might fucking be sent off in the first fucking minute. But yeah, it's yeah, mate.
2-1 City for me.
Hmm.
I just
That's a really good prediction. I felt it now, so I fucking felt it now.
but I
Yeah,
just I think
them is so fucking hell, it's a
if
really good time for Manchester City to fucking play something because they are missing so many
that's what I
people.
mean. If this was a few weeks ago when Sunderland had the full squad of players to pick from, I'd be all over a 1-1 or City
Mm.
dropping points of some description. But I can't see it. They're at a weakened position now. But again, they've lost Ballard as well in the centre half position for a few weeks. He's been key to them.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, I just think Man City is a great time for Man City to play in Sunderland. But listen, under the lights, New Year's Day, everyone a little bit merry, a little bit joyous up in Sunderland, up in the north. Could well be it's a definitely a banana skin game for Man City. So I think there's, if I'm right in saying, they're still unbeaten at home in the Premier League. So
Not at all impossible.
it's certainly yeah, a tough ask. They're up for it. Man City can drop points, but I'm going 2-1 Man City.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going against you then for the third time this podcast, and I think for the third time,
Ever.
ever. 1-0 Sunderland for me. Lovely,
Beautiful.
jubbly.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
mate.
I need to round this off, mate. I'm sorry.
Absolutely, mate. No qualms whatsoever. We'll be back for the review. This one's obviously going out Tuesday afternoon. A little bit, of a flip-flop because of the way the fixtures are running, and all that good stuff. But we'll be back for a review in a few days' time of the fixtures.
Yeah, probably a review again on
Yeah,
Friday.
preview Friday most likely. And yeah, we'll see how things progress from there as the way the fixtures are thick and fast.
My hands are fucking sweating, mate.
We'll
Go to
make
the game. Fucking 12. In 12 hours, we are having a half-time
beverage.
drink. Definitely, man. I don't know, gin tonic maybe, or something
beautiful.
strong. Yeah, something stronger.
Sitting on a nice 2-0 perch position.
Worst result ever
It
to
is.
to be,
It is, yeah.
Second out with, yeah.
So better to be 2-0 up than 2-0 down. So let's see what happens. But anyway, Matt, I'll let you go. I know you got things to do, mate. Busy day and all that.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you, mate.
You too, sir.
And everyone else that's listening. And yeah, we'll be in touch. We'll see you on the review in a few days' time.
Have a listen to the to our song.
Yes, it's a belter.
Yeah, stay on for that.
All the best, mate. Speak to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lyle's got the stats stacked high. Robin's got a hot take flying by.
They're chatting goals and red card cries, talking Premier League all night.
15 minutes, they keep it tight, but the banter's hotter than a Friday night. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold. From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean.
Praying to the podcast,
God, they don't get seen. Robin says,
Lyle, you're dreaming.
mate, that striker's toast.
Now worth the wait.
Lyle fires back, you're out of your mind.
His boots are magic.
Give it some time.
Two voices clash, but it's all in fun.
Football debates till the match is won. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold.
From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean. Praying to the podcast, guys.
They don't get seen.